Hello and welcome. Please forgive us today. This is our first time testing out Facebook and YouTube Live. We are planning on launching our channel to live TV around the world via these two channels at this time. So when it all goes wrong this morning, just as I'm giving you an introduction, please forgive us. This is it, okay? This is us testing mics, testing screens, testing our audience, and getting everything finally organized for later this week. We are launching live TV, where our aim of it for Perfect Homes is to push us to the next level, giving you all the information, all the overview of moving or living here in Chiang Mai. Over the next couple of months, hopefully if this works out, we are going to invite different guests on to talk about living in Chiang Mai, moving, how they got here. We have friends in the different industries, all related to moving to Chiang Mai. Currently, with the pandemic that's been sweeping the world, Chiang Mai is now a very attractive place with everybody learning to work from home. Home can be anywhere in the world, and Chiang Mai is really hotting up. It's a digital nomad paradise. Yes, they've spread out around the world, not the same as about 4 or 5 years ago where this was the place, but it's still very, very hot. Chiang Mai is a hub. Many people come here from different parts of the world, so the markets, the rentals are booming. It's one of the most livable cities in Thailand. So make sure that you are subscribed. Before we go any further, there's a little button down here for subscription on YouTube, or it might be this side, I can't remember. I will work it out later. But hit that button, make sure you are subscribed. We currently have 30,000 or near on 30,000 subscribers to our YouTube channel and over 30,000 followers to our Facebook page. Our YouTube channel is Perfect Homes Chiang Mai, and so is our Facebook page. Do not miss out. Make sure you have subscribed, okay? Before we go on to the next bit where I like to explain, I would like to introduce you to Miss Rumtip. Rumtip is my wife. She is going to be doing the Thai videos and everything like that, because we're also going to push out to the Thai viewers, because again, we have over 20,000 Thai subscribers to our channel and our Facebook pages. Would you like to introduce yourself very quickly?
Hello, my name is Rung Tip. Can call my nickname is Rung. I will in the live too, and I will do for in Thai. And if you have Thai people stay with you, your wife, your friend, or your partner want to ask the question, I can give information in Thai for Thai people.
Okay, very well said. That is going to be one of our targets of the channel. Our target is to is to bring you guys in and answer your direct questions. Our first episode, which is next week, and we're going to keep it in the family, obviously we've got my wife here, but next week it's going to be my brother Paul. Paul's going to come in and help us answer all your questions for the first steps of what everybody does is move here, and they generally rent for the short term or the long term, and we are going to hit the information section on our site where there is the FAQ about renting and renting a condo here in Chiang Mai. Because there is lots of differences between renting in the UK, renters' rights, landlords' rights, and everything like that. It's very, very different. So getting your head around some of that before you come here is very, very important. It will take a lot of the stress out when you do finally arrive here. So if you're excited about that episode and you've got some direct questions that you want to know and have answered in our first main episode, which will be the FAQ on renting, please put them in the comment sections here on Facebook, over here. We won't answer them today, but on the main day, we will try and raise your questions and directly answer them for you. We are really excited to have some people interact with us. You know, this is our job, this is our passion. We love real estate. So answering your questions is what we do every single day to make your life easier and more relaxed moving to Chiang Mai, okay? We have to understand, and we do understand, because we all moved here. We all went through the same processes that's scaring you or worrying you or the questions you had. And remember, when I moved here 20 years ago, there was very, very little information out there. The move I made was a lot more daunting to many people in those days because the internet, yes, it was there, but there was a very big lack of information, unlike today. Our website, we target to be user-friendly, and if you click on our website, I'm not sure if we can get our website up if I speak to Chompu over there. Chompu, could we show our website very quickly on my screen? Okay, we have, what we aim to have is one of the most usable websites in Chiang Mai. Okay, there's obviously all the general sections on houses for rent, condos for sale, houses for sale, commercial for sale, and commercial property, which, as you set up life in Chiang Mai, you might get back to setting up your own business here, setting up your own new life here. But what we pride ourselves on most on this website is our information section, okay? Prospective buyers and renters, okay? There's a whole section here for you. Property management for owners, owners renting and selling, okay? Condo buildings. We really push ourselves to provide the most up-to-date information out there. I have to apologize. Some of our condo building information, the information on the building, we can't keep it 100% up to date. And a lot of the bars, the restaurants, the shops, and the businesses mentioned in some of those sections have closed. We will endeavor to update the section, but obviously, as you can understand, coffee shops come and go. Also, another main section on our website is the cost of living, okay? This gives you an overview of the costs involved from shopping at Rimping to going out at night, dinners, restaurants, bars, cigarettes, alcohol, sports and everything like that. All of these sections have a comment section. If you put a comment in there, we will do our best to answer that. Okay, going back to the website, the next section is 360 Tours. We are currently the only website in Chiang Mai that has 360 tours for rental properties and sale properties. I apologize, we do not have them all for every page, every property at the moment, but we do have, I believe it's over 150 virtual tours on there. And if you're really interested in a property, we'll explain more, we can arrange a virtual viewing for you of that property wherever you are in the world. We will discuss them further in this series. Okay, again, lots of information on living in Chiang Mai and information on locations, prime locations, city centre, more about living in the suburbs, which also obviously suits people living further out of town. Not everybody wants to live in the centre of town. And that's another part that's happened with COVID. People used to want to live in condos close together, but COVID actually has driven people to prefer to live in a gated community or out somewhere a little bit not near the neighbours. All of these things have pros and cons, which again, in the series, we will discuss and we will deal with, okay? Also, Keith is another partner in the business. He's got a great section all about pricing properties, headaches that owners have, headaches that agents have, because believe me, we have a lot of headaches being in the middle of all parties. And that's got some fun reads, also some different perspectives on every side of it, and so on. So please do either search for us on perfecthomes.co.th and then have a look through our website, or feel free, go to the information section, or just simply Google Perfect Homes Chiang Mai and you will find us, okay? In every one of those sections there's a comment page, a comment section, and you can add your questions there. We answer every question. If we don't know the answer, we'll answer it and tell you we don't know. It's just the way it is. We can't know everything. But feel free to browse our site, okay? Great search section, everything like that, with extra property features and so on. Condos for rent starting from as little as $200 a month. That's crazy price, 4,000 baht a month. Not a fancy property, but all the way up to 60, 70,000 baht, which is $2,000, $3,000. And this is for your large penthouse kind of units, okay? Where in the West, in Hong Kong, they're 5-10 times that price for half the size. Okay, houses section on our website, several hundred houses available at this time. Prices are great. There's special offers available at the moment because of COVID rates has brought the prices down. This is an advantage that will be there available for the first couple of thousand people coming back and moving into Chiang Mai. But as the Chiang Mai gets back to capacity, obviously the rental rates will increase again. Okay, condos for sale. This is a prime section that we will touch base on as we move forward, because as a foreigner, you are able to own a condo outright. This is something that we will guide you through. This is something we will touch on several episodes as we go through. In every episode, we will probably mention hottest condo on the market, and currently one of their main ones is the condo SR complex, 764,000 baht for 40 square meters of living, and that is only 764,000 baht, which, let me just throw some numbers out, is about 20,000, 25,000 US dollars. What can you buy in the US for that price? But that's still not our cheapest condos, not for sale here in Chiang Mai. Again, we will discuss them further on. We will also touch and base on houses for sale. Buying a house in Chiang Mai for Westerners is obviously not a simple process. It is generally designed for people to have the Thai companies, that they have a real running business, or that they have the Thai connection, a partner, a wife and stuff like that. But we will again touch base on that one as we go through the series, okay? But again, if you have a direct question, at the bottom of our website there is our fast contact form. We aim to help as many people as we can because we understand the problems of moving here. So at that point there's a fast contact form, and in that form you can write your questions. We will either answer that question directly, or more likely, because we've spent our time building that information up, direct you to the section of our website where it literally has the answers, okay? So, our website is literally designed to help you and move here easily. Even if you don't use our services, please do use our website. We're very proud of it with the information. There's maps on all the condos, so if you're someone that wants to walk around every building on your own, we provided that information. It's there. It's there for free if you really want to walk around in the heat, okay? Some of the other points as we move through the series, we will be inviting our friends along, okay? We got friends in the insurance business. We'll give you all a shout out soon as you get your invites for coming on. The removals, shipping, importing your furniture, it's a big question for people. We will bring in the experts to answer those questions. We've also got people that have been in the real estate industry here for even longer than I have. They will get a nice invite. They will talk about it. We will talk about the changes, the developments, and how Chiang Mai has changed. We have to understand Chiang Mai has got several years different building phases in the history of Chiang Mai. The original condos were built 30 years ago, and the last boom for condos was 4 years ago. So people that have been here a long period of time have seen a lot of changes in that market. We have been through various booms and down periods such as COVID. Prior to COVID, the main market here for the developers were the Chinese buyers. Okay, but those Chinese buyers currently have disappeared. Not completely, but they have extreme restrictions on coming in. Okay, so the buildings that really targeted the Chinese, if they did not get that sale out quick, they are suffering. Is it a good time to buy in some of those buildings? Well, we will discuss that as we move forward. Okay, right. As I've said, this was only the short video, and I still have talked for 15 minutes. As you can see, it might be difficult for all of us, me and my brother, when we talk on the renting side, to squeeze it all in for 1 hour. But what we will do is we will endeavour to answer all of your questions as cleanly and as quickly as possible to help you move here. So if you're watching now, would it be a bad idea if you put that comment in the section below, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube? And please, please, please let anybody else you know who's thinking about moving to Chiang Mai, whether they're young or old, retirement sign. But believe me, don't wait till retirement to move to Chiang Mai. I moved here when I was 23. Best move I ever made. Okay, so let's hope we will meet you on live TV and then meet you here in Chiang Mai very, very soon. Okay, that's it for us today. Like I said, Rung will be doing it in Thai very shortly. Okay, we will set times, we will launch the times, we will advertise, we will let you know. But if you make sure you're subscribed, you will have all that information and be notified straight away. Thank you very much for your time, and it's see you soon from me, and it's
Rung ha.
see you soon from Rung. Okay, we'll do it Thai style. Sawadee krap.
สวัสดีค่ะ
See you soon. Thank you very much.